Hi, welcome to Just Another Army Vet, which is all about military and defense. For those of you who are new, I'm Kylie. I'm a former combat medic for the U.S. Army, and I have another channel called Just Another Army Vet 2.0, which is all about India. Today's video comes from the channel Al Jazeera English. This is Taiwan conducts military drills after China warplane incursions. When they say warplane incursions into Taiwanese airspace, they're not talking about 10, 20, 30 incursions. They're talking about probably close to 1,000 incursions over the course of a year. So it is a pretty significant number. I chose this video because of recent events in Ukraine and because I did want to react to a video about Taiwan, and I thought this one was just perfect for it. Let's get to it.
Taiwanese soldiers fire artillery shells at a target representing advancing enemy forces. The democratically self-ruled island is conducting military exercises to prepare for a potential assault by Chinese forces. They follow repeated incursions by Chinese warplanes into the island's air defense zone. Taiwanese leader Tsai Ing-wen, seen here watching Army reservists train last week, says the war in Ukraine proves Taiwan needs to be prepared to resist threats from China. In a sign of increasing tensions between the two countries, reservists have been mobilized for 14 days this year rather than the usual 7.
I think the training is very solid. We are now familiar with the nearby defensive terrain and also places we can use to fend off an attack. I think this 14-day reservist call-up is very useful.
China considers Taiwan a breakaway province and has previously threatened to seize the island by force. The leadership in Beijing has been angered by recent reports of Taiwan finalizing its latest deal to buy military equipment from the United States.
We firmly oppose the sale of arms by the US to Taiwan. We oppose any official exchanges between the US and Taiwan. The Democratic Progressive Party authorities have repeatedly used the hard-earned money of Taiwan's taxpayers to buy US arms in an attempt to seek independence by force, but they will not succeed.
One thing the United States is really good at is selling arms to other countries and giving arms to other countries, such as Ukraine, for example. I think by now the world, including China, knows what to expect from the US. I find this very interesting because she's acting like she's concerned for the people of Taiwan and the fact that they're going to lose all their taxpayer money to go toward all these arms. Really?
In Taiwan's capital, Taipei, they've been demonstrating in support of Ukraine's resistance to the Russian invasion. And 4,000 boxes of medicine, food and blankets have been collected for Ukrainian refugees.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's unbelievable this is happening. We should do what we can to help. The children are innocent. Their lives have been turned upside down so suddenly. As a parent, I feel so heartbroken. I want to help.
Taiwan regularly holds drills to prepare for a potential Chinese invasion. As the war in Ukraine rages on, 23 million Taiwanese are hoping the status quo where they are will be maintained. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.
So the sad part about all this is the fact that that mother who is talking about the Ukrainian refugees, well, you know, in the back of her mind, she knows that she could be the one who will be receiving those aid packages in the coming years. I mean, that must be a scary thought for her. I couldn't imagine. This is a scary time for Taiwan because they're such a small country and China is 100 times their size or something. So if China does decide to invade Taiwan, there's not a whole lot that Taiwan can do. They have a few advantages, such as the fact that they don't have a lot of good beaches for beach landings, and the fact that their terrain has lots of mountains. Other than that, though, it's not a good situation for Taiwan unless the world decides to step in. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, President Biden himself said that the U.S. will provide military support if China does decide to annex Taiwan. Does that mean boots on the ground, though? I don't know. He was kind of vague with that. What do you guys think? Do you think the world should send aid to Taiwan like we've been sending to Ukraine if China decides to invade? Or do you think we should send boots on the ground? Please drop your thoughts in the comments. If you made it this far into the video, then you were awesome. Today's keyword is Ladybug Olympics. Thanks for watching, and please smash that like button.